Hello Madden Bible Nation, Sgibs here for another exciting show number 15. This is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show. It's the internet's most passionate Madden show there is. End of story. Today we're going to kick it off. We're going to start off and do a little different approach of what we've been doing lately. Starting today will be the first part of an ongoing series over the next 32 weeks. Sounds daunting, I know, but I'm up for the challenge. Next 32 weeks, every single week, we're going to be taking one specific team. What we're going to be doing is taking that team and doing a player versus player breakdown for that team. Then we're going to be doing a user cut and computer for that team. Fun fact trivia questions for that team. We're also going to be looking specifically in depth at the depth charts as well as the offensive and defensive playbooks from each one of these teams. Every Friday, we're going to be concluding the entire week of Madden TVs. We're going to be concluding that whole week with a full scheme, full depth chart of each and every single team. So it's going to be real advantageous for you to check out every single video, be able to tune in and see the final product on Friday, every single Friday, here in the Mad Den. Without further ado though, let's get this party started. Our player versus player breakdown is going to be again brought to you by GoMadden.com. It's a great place, great forums, a lot of great chatter over there. We definitely recommend heading out there. Again, it's www.gomadden.com. Make sure you head there and give them their respected love. Today, our player versus player comparison is going to be Matt Moore versus Jimmy Clausen. Now, we all know Jimmy Clausen is the rookie. He's the diaper dandy. He's the PTPer, the primetime player, all things like that. You know what I mean? Dickie V. Vitale. I know it's football, but I mean, really, is it not work with Madden? I don't know. Matt Moore, 76 overall, 67 speed, so he's got a little bit of wiggle sticks, he's got a little juice in his step, so he can get around a little bit, kind of a little mobility, so it's not a bad thing. 87 throw power, he's got an 81 short accuracy, a 75 medium accuracy, and an 82 deep accuracy. So he doesn't have that bad of a stat line. I mean, a guy like you think Matt Moore, you don't think he's a good quarterback, but he actually has some pretty good stats in this game. Jimmy Clausen, the rookie cookie, coming from Notre Dame. He comes in at 74 overall, 57 speed. Now, I always kind of thought Clausen was a little bit faster, but clearly not. 57 speed, 90 throw power, which is impressive, but the most impressive stat, 91 short throw accuracy. Folks, this is one of the best ratings you could probably find in the game. I mean, this is a really good quarterback for all your short throws. So if you're a quick, fast quarterback, the Panthers are a very viable option, mainly due to the fact that Jimmy Clausen is going to complete pretty much every short throw that you want to make. It's very important. Jimmy Clausen will get it done. 78 medium throw accuracy and a 79 deep throw accuracy. So again, he has some really good stat lines for a surprising 74 overall rookie. So I think it's a no-brainer. I think you all know where I'm going to be going with this decision. We're sticking with Jimmy Clausen, the guy from Notre Dame. We're going to use him, and he's going to be our player versus player comparison. If we have one spot left on our depth chart, two guys left, Matt Moore, Jimmy Clausen, every time, takes the cake. Right into our user computer and cut segment, or user cut and computer segment, we're going to compare running backs. We're going to compare Deangelo Williams, Jonathon Stewart, and Mike Goodson. Probably this is the best backfield in all of Madden 2011. Deangelo, it's going to be a very hard decision to make who I'm going to cut, who I'm going to computer, and who I'm going to user. Deangelo Williams comes at 92 overall, with a 94 speed, 97 and a 96 agility acceleration rating. On top of his fast wiggle sticks, he's got a 96 of looseness, so he's going to break tackles, he's going to juke and jive. It's going to be the Yucatan Peninsula out there. It's going to be ridiculous. Jonathon Stewart, 88 overall, 90 speed to go along with his 86 agility and 87 acceleration, and a 94 trucking. See, he's a big boy. He's a big truck. He's coming through full force. But the surprising factor is that breakaway speed. A 90 speed, that's pretty quick, especially in this year's game with the toned down acceleration and agility. A surprising, if you will, Madden stud, Madden gem, if you will. Mike Goodson, 65 overall with a 91 speed, but a 94 and a 94 agility and acceleration. He also boasts an 88 elusiveness as well as a 77 catch. These are all good players, they really are. I think it's a no-brainer. I think the guy that you're going to want to use is Deangelo Williams. The fact that he's just that fast, that quick, you always want to be able to make sure you're dictating his pace and you're going with him. So you're going to use your Deangelo Williams. I really want to keep Mike Goodson. I really want to computer him, but I can't. I have to cut Mike Goodson. Even though he's one of those Madden gems, one of those Madden studs, I can't ignore Jonathon Stewart, 90 speed and 94 trucking. So we're going to computer Jonathon Stewart, we're going to use Deangelo Williams, and we're going to cut Mike Goodson. So there you have it. I mean, that's how it'll be. I mean, right next into our next topic here, our fun fact of the day. What player, who is it, on the Carolina Panthers has the highest catch in traffic rating? CIT. So send your answers to maddenbible@gmail.com. Same story, just different day. Send your answer. First one to answer will receive one of our ebooks once it is available. You will get it for free. First person to answer and send the correct answer about who the highest catch in traffic rating for the Carolina Panthers on Madden 2011. So that's our question there. That handles it for our breakdowns for the day. What we're going to get into is two different formations, under center formations, places where we want to run the ball, and also places where we want to move the ball. We're going to take a look at a couple different formations here. We're going to tune in on the TV. We're going to go over these breakdowns real quick for you, get a good understanding. It's all going to end up leading to Friday's scheme for the Carolina Panthers. So give me a minute, get my camera set up, and we'll get the party started. Alright, Madden Bible Nation. Here we are. We are in the Carolina Panthers Playbook. We also have their defensive playbook. We're going to pick a standard cover 3, 4-3 formation. The plays we're going to take a look at today, we're going to look at tight slots, and we're going to look at a power run formation, which is our I form. We can take a look at Pro Twins, but again, I don't think it's really what you want to use. I don't recommend it, but we want to take a look at the height pair from this playbook, and we'll show you the reason why it has a counter weak, which complements our other runs. So we're first going to take a look at our power run formation, which is our counter weak. Our run audible down is a halfback dive, which is our A gap run. We have some quick passes in there as well as the counter weak. So without further ado, the very first basic run is a halfback dive. It's real simple, it's straightforward. It's what we're looking to do to pick up some yards, and there you have it. We've got 10 yards there. We could run this to exhaustion on our opponents. It's something we'd like to do early and often, just kind of set the pace and say, hey, we're going to be running the ball. Off of that, you can, if you'd like, you can take a little motion a guy over, and try and get up some other yards on the outside there. So as you can see, we're picking up some good yards with the halfback dive. To mix it in though, we do want to throw in the counter weak. It's something that we like to run, counter weak, just to keep them honest on the weak side. There you have it, Deangelo Williams being a man. Look at that guy, look at him go, being a man. So one more time is the counter weak. We like to make a motion here, like we're going to feint the block for the halfback dive and just try and get some yards that way. So those are a halfback dive, our run left is the counter weak, and we also have a power row we can give you, or halfback sweep. It really is up to you what you want to use. So here we are, we take the sweep. We can use a sweep if we want, and we didn't get the yards we were looking for. It's very important. The sweep is going to be a little more high risk, high reward, as your power row is going to be a little bit more consistent. So as you can see here, the sweep is getting shut down. let me show you without any adjustments. But let me show you how the Power Row is just an overall more effective run, because it can be up the center, up the A gap. It can go outside. It's a really strong staple run, and that's what we're looking to do here. We can bust it outside if we have to. As you can see here, we got some yards, but we can also take it and run it right up the middle, almost as if it's an A gap run. So here's the A gap. We're going to go up the middle on it. So there's a lot of versatility with the halfback Power Row. So that's what we're going to want to focus on in this formation. This is our power run. We have a counter weak. We have the halfback dive, and either the Power Row or the halfback toss. Another thing you can supplement in there for short yardage, depending on how many of your audibles you want to be for a run, it can be the fullback dive. If you put a guy like Jonathon Stewart, sorry, I couldn't think of his name. You put a guy like Jonathon Stewart there, just run the pill with him. Run that magic bean. Give him the rock. I mean, it's an effective run, something you want to at least consider. So here we are. That's what we're going to do from that formation. It's our power run. There are passes off it, but we'll break that down on Friday. Before we run out of time, though, I want to get into our other formation here, which is a single back tight slots. There's two plays that specifically I want to take a look at from this formation. One is the halfback wheel. It's a great play. It's got a deep route and a great route by the halfback. The adjustments we make are take L1, the left slot receiver, place him on a drag. Take our right outside receiver, place him on a slant out, which is our right receiver, and we motion our inside slot like so. We take a look at the defense and look at the throw upfield to the halfback. Just an overall great play. That's something you're really going to want to run, again, to exhaustion. The other play from this single back tight slots formation that we want to take a look at is definitely got to be one of the better plays in the game from under center, which makes it that much better. It's our drag cross-ups. By default, our inside slot receivers are running flat routes, then wheel routes. So it is a great little route to run. Our inside receivers we can do a lot with. So if we want to attack a cover 4 or a cover 2, we want to send them on streaks. If we want to attack man-to-man, we're going to drag both receivers. Maybe if we want to attack a cover 2, we're going to put them on slants. So there's a lot of different things we want to do to utilize those receivers and take advantage of what the defense is going to do. For this situation, we're going to place them on streaks. We really love the halfback out of the backfield here. As you can see, we can hit them all the time. It's a great route by the halfback. We can also make sure we can hit both flats pretty easily with our slot receivers and then get upfield for some yards. Let's just show you what will happen though if we kind of let the play develop. For example, if they're playing a cover 2, we can let the play develop, watch our wheel routes go upfield, and then sit behind the defense like so. That's where this play becomes advantageous, and that's where this play can really start to break down your opponent. So there you have it. There's double cross-up, shoot over to the flat. Again, big-time yards. Also, if they're shying towards the flat, they're picking up big yards, take guys out of the box, run the halfback dive, please. Get some big yards, like so. But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is part 1 of the Carolina Panthers full scheme breakdown. Offense, defense, depth charts, player versus player, full scheme. You're going to get it. I hope you enjoy it. This is show number 15. I am Sgibs. You can't see me right now, but that does not mean I am not in your den. I am not in my den, but I am in the Mad Den. Show number 15. We'll see you tomorrow for show number 16, part 2, breaking down the Carolina Panthers full scheme.